everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In today's episode, we are going to be adding our first person to the EHI, our Empire Housing Initiative, which we'll go over a little bit later. However, let's go ahead and head into the library so I can show you who we have picked. This person has been a long-time subscriber since pretty much the beginning. I say beginning, I mean, our channel's only been around for... Our channel's still very young, inside of the grand scheme of things, but they've been with us pretty much from the start. And here is just our rules, you know, for EHI. I had to write this book because it was being a little silly. So I didn't... It was censoring names for some reason, so I don't really know why it was doing that. But anywho, we are adding Finn Kuneth to our village of Havenwood. So we are going to get them a lovely residence. I'm going to keep that book on my person for right now, or until we can find... We might put another lectern in here somewhere. Maybe put it there and then move that guy over there. I don't know. I want a lot more lecterns in the library, though. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anywho, let me move my mic over a little bit. I feel like I'm talking past it. In today's episode, we're going to be building up the farmer's market. But first things first, we're going to head on over to the village of Havenwood, which will be there later, of course. But anywho, we are going to quickly move Finn into their new home as soon as we get over there. And I'm figuring that since this is the first ever person we're ever adding, with it being such a long-term subscriber and stuff like that, I figure let's go big or go home. So I figure we're going to move Finn into what is possibly the most imposing building inside of Havenwood, which would of course be the clock tower. Clock tower has like 2 to 3 rooms inside of it, so it's more than an adequate village house and whatnot. So as you can see, that will be Finn's house. So anytime, Finn, that you're watching the video and you see the clock tower, you can think to yourself, oh, that's my house right there. It's kind of a cool idea. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move in there. I think I already positioned the signs and whatnot in front of the cartography clock tower. So let's quickly just take a look, make sure the signs haven't changed. Did I grab a glowing ink sac? No. Okay, I'm going to put a glowing ink sac on here just so that way we can tell who actually lives inside of the clock tower, which it definitely still needs a little bit of minor adjustments. I think we might just have our cartographers down here. I think it'll be the easiest way. But then up here is going to be Finn's rooms. I have no wood on me, so I'm going to go and grab some wood. Wow, forgot my major building block. Oh dear. Look at all these. I feel like all the villagers are still dying. I feel like I don't see... I think they're all breaking their hips on the stairs. There was also a creeper over there the other day. That was a little spooky. I don't know. The villagers just kind of keep disappearing, which is somewhat alarming. I don't know if they're despawning. They might be. I don't really care. I just wish they would actually go explore the village. I don't know. It's just something we'll have to iron out in a little bit. What am I here for? Oh, there we go. I don't want to use just spruce wood. We'll use a bit of birch wood too. Or maybe just some oak. I don't think there's a whole lot of oak. I'm trying to think of a wood that would make a nice accent block inside of the clock tower. Oh, I love that clock tower so much. It was something so extra, and it was built on after, like, gosh, I don't even remember. I want to say it was episode, oh my gosh. I want to say it was episode 40, but I really can't remember when the clock tower is added. But it's one of my favorite builds I think I've ever done. Then the church. The church, I haven't built a finished church, in, ever, really. I know, I built a couple churches. I'm kind of bad about finishing things when I'm not recording. We're going to make it out of oak. I think oak is a very traditional choice. So we'll put a little cheeky crafting table in the corner. Put a little lily of the valley right there. Then we're also going to make a bed really quickly. There we go. We'll plop it down. Say about there probably would be fine. Gonna say, okay, and then we're also, I like to do my end tables a little bit like this. Boom, boom. Do a little bit of something, something like that. Put a rod with a candle, that guy, a nice little fern. And then in the corner of the room, we're gonna have a couple. Not in the corner of the room because that's gonna look a little off. We'll put it there. It's nice. Kind of leaves this side of the room being a little heavy. So we're gonna just put this guy here instead. And there we go. Okay, let's actually see if the spruce wood would be any nicer. Look, I like the spruce wood, I think, a little more. And I want all of our subscribers to have a lovely, solid piece of gold in here for their bedrooms and stuff. And then up here, we're going to get rid of these beds because they aren't going to be used. We'll use them somewhere else for the villagers. And then up here, I think we're going to just put together a nice little sitting room. So that way it is a really... It's kind of like the penthouse, really. With gorgeous views of the surrounding village. Is there another floor? Oh, right. Just the very tippity top, which is my favorite floor out of all of them. The little observation room that you can look around and see 360-degree views of the village. We need to thicken up the trees back here a little bit. I didn't realize I did that thin of a job. Anyway. No, I really like the look of our church. I don't know. That video didn't do nearly as well, but I think the algorithm was just a little off on that day. But, oh well. It's not like I'm doing this for views. We're doing it because it's a fun time, and we all get to just sort of chill. And it's all just, stuff. I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought, but you know what? That is what usually happens. There we go. Put just a little bit of gold. Yeah, I like that. So just a nice little sitting room. We're going to take this crafting table downstairs, since I think we already have one down. Do we have one up here? No. Do we want to put one here? Yes. There we go. Okay. There we are. So now Finn has a lovely thing, and thank you for your kind comments, of course, Finn, and welcome to the village of Havenwood. Alrighty, with that being said, let's head on over to the church and get started building up the farmer's market. Almost forgot what we were doing. And here we go, gamers. I am officially back from Comic-Con and hopefully here to stay for the next upcoming couple of weeks. But yeah, anywho, this is a build that we've been talking about doing for the longest time now. It's a build that we've needed to be doing. This is one of the most classic Minecraft structures that we could have been doing. Just a classic farmer's market. We can get some bread, some milk, some tomatoes, and other stuff, probably, I don't know. I've only ever been to a farmer's market in real life, I think once or twice. My hometown does like this cool, I don't think every hometown does it, but we have like this thing we do once, like a fall thing where there's a bunch of crafty stuff and, you know, farmer's market good stuff. But anyway, I digress. This is going to be a really nice portion of Havenwood, I think. We'll probably get a lot of uses out of it with the sheer amount of shopping that we'll need to do. I think we are going to move our ender chest into City Hall at some point, so it'll be a little bit more central in the town instead of me having to walk all the way over to Hawthorne's in order to get it. But yeah, for the colors, I kind of chose red, orange, green, and yellow, and blue and cyan. I like these colors. I think they're all very vibrant and different from each other. As well as I kind of want to do almost like a Sea of Thieves type of thing, where it doesn't matter what settlement you're in, if you see like red and orange together, or the blue and cyan, or the green and the gold. Which the green and the gold is going to be a little hard because that's going to be everywhere. But Sea of Thieves in a sense where those colors will always represent that fashion. So like our fishermen, I believe, are blue and cyan, and our leather workers are red and orange, and then our farmers are green and gold. So I just think that having those kinds of things will make it really kind of cool and help you figure out where you are inside of the village. But anywho, I will stop talking. Alrighty, so as you guys saw from that lovely time lapse, we have completely finished our farmer's market. I've done a couple other things around here. I've started installing our gates, or more or less our fencing, to protect the villagers from falling into the Oaken River and drowning. And more or less just our way to secure them here. I think we're going to decorate this area here with lots of hedging and whatnot, so it'll look really pretty. Same with over here. We'll probably just have this continue, because this is going to be our graveyard, I think. I'm not giving us a lot of room, because I don't plan on killing them. We know at least 2 villagers have died, so hopefully there's no more. But yeah, this is what we have so far. I'm really pleased with it. It feels very organized. It feels very farmer's markety. We have essentially 3 main stalls here. We have a giant farmer's one at the back with 4. Then we have some fishermen, which are 3. And then finally, we have some leather workers that will be 3 villagers here as well. Finally had a traveling life. Sorry, got distracted by the beautiful view. Anyway, but I think that was everything that we had planned out for here. So now, oh, I have to go grab a gas, don't I? Still need to finish. Still need to finish the blacksmith, don't we? Wow, talk about a project that I've just been sitting on. We really do need to finish that, but anyway, we're not finishing it today. For the last bit of today's episode, we are going to hopefully try and move over as many villagers as we can. Let's count up how many we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 villagers means at least 5 boat rides over, because we can hold at least 2 villagers. So let's go ahead and head on over back to the mansion, grab ourselves a happy gas, and transport over as many people as possible. Yeah. I'm sure I've probably talked about it in the time-lapse a little bit about what I did this weekend. Just went to Kansas City Comic-Con, Planet Comic-Con. It was a pretty good time. Got to see a lot of people. Lots of cool cosplays and stuff. Well, not exactly 1 year since my dad's truck caught on fire. But it's not funny. At least a couple days ago or whatever. Like 1 year ago, a couple days ago. If that makes sense. A couple days ago, 1 year ago. Anywho, yeah, that happened. But yeah, this year was pretty successful. Stayed in a different hotel, and yeah, no travesties. We managed to get back home in one piece. So this video is currently... Can't make that. This video is currently being filmed on Sunday. What is today? The 29th. So, didn't have... Guys, we ain't got all day. So yeah, hopefully we... Oh my gosh. Please. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it's only when the camera's on that they're so disobedient. Anywho, Mist came over for a little bit. He gave us some gold that we're gonna collect up in the entrance hall towards the end of today's episode. Assuming I remember. If not, thank you, Mist, for the gold. Go be sure to go watch his video on where he fixes his gold farm and whatnot. I think he also built a prismarine farm, but I'm not sure. You'll have to go check that out. Won't you? Yeah. We also found a bunch of signs in the house from Mist, which was pretty funny. It was that window right above the front porch there. I was just looking outside at the view, and I noticed there was a sign there. And I was like, what the heck? I didn't put this here. And so I'm reading it, and it goes, I'm always watching Mist. And then I brought it up to him today, and he's like, how do you know it was for me? And I was like, you signed your name at the bottom, and you're the only other person in the... Look at this village we've made here. Sorry, as night was approaching and the village lights all came on, I think we do need to light up the bell tower on the church a little bit more. I think it could use it just a little bit more brightness. We need to add more fireplaces over there too, on the blacksmith and the Fletchers. This area is so beautiful. I'm sorry, I keep talking about that, but I've been gone from home so often the last couple of I was about to say sessions. I guess that's kind of right, from our Minecraft sessions. And I'm so exhausted of traveling and doing all this stuff, you know. Like I mentioned last week, I was in a hospital in a different town with my grandfather for days. Of course, the whole family was there too, but I was there as well. I was there for like pretty much a whole week, and I'm like, I'm exhausted. It doesn't take much to tire me out now, but we still manage to do what we can do. And we do all we can do. Hello, sailors. Would both of you... Yes, you would. Come on. There you go. Get in that boat. Go on. You know you want to go and become... I actually despise you. I hope you know that. Is this your trade? Okay, cool. Drop those bad boys right there. And we're just starting to smash this window. Sorry, librarian. Or school, whatever I decided you were. We really need to finish building, or finish up the school. Viserys, come to me. My kids did. So bad. Are you not gonna come? I don't think they can, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we're just gonna smash a hole through here. And you're caught on a bed. Okay, okay. Let's roll. Brother. Okay, now we gotta give them enough air so they fall. There we go. Okay. Now we wait. I don't think we can make it up over there, but if we can just drag them, let's drag them. I think that would be a lot easier. There we go. Okay, maybe if we add in a little bit of a gradualness. And we rush. And it breaks my lead. Does that actually break a lead now? No, it doesn't. Cool. Okay, sweet. Back to you, buddy. Oh, look at him. Oh, no! There's a ledge here, too. What have I done? Let go of me. Oh, I really screwed the pooch on this one. Come on. Come to me, my son. Yes, down. No. Down. Yes. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Come on. That's good. Yes. Just a little further. I'm not that tall. Instinct made me look at the bow. That would have been bad. I almost killed him. I know it. I know it. Here we go. Why did they do this? Okay, I'm gonna have to go see if I have a snowball. I apologize if this video is gonna run a little bit late. We haven't even gotten 2 villagers moved over yet. I need to move the ender chest from Hawthorns too. The Hawthorns is like so out of the way now. We're going to be using this building eventually again soon. We still need to take down all our old temporary fencing, but we are going to be using the hospital again once we start the zombification process for everyone. I just kind of wanted to make sure that we had everything done, or everyone in their places first with their right enchantments, or not enchantments, but their right trades, before we really got too started on doing anything important with them. Just so that way it's not like I have a bunch of villagers that aren't trading for anything, you know? And if it's a book that's like Silk Touch or something, I don't know about you guys, I personally do not mind paying more for it, because it's a book that I use every once in a while. Come on! Oh, got a tasty snowball here for you. Come on now. Yes. Thanks, son. Got him. Bro was so cooked. Can we fit through here? I don't think I've ever taken a happy gas through here before. I probably look like a parade. Okay. So now we should hopefully... Now, babe, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay here. No. Not trying to touch you. Now we put up the snowball. No! You guys... like, actually love taking away my brain cells. Okay, here we go. They're not properly connected, but that's okay. They should be fine. Look at our little farmer's market. It's so cute. It's perfect in every way. And I don't care what you say. I do. Please be gentle. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to drop them in. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Okay, now we'll take over from here. Careful. Careful. And we'll just break them to where they're trying to go. Head on in. You Tweedledum. Go on. Loser. Where'd your buddy go? Brother. Trying to get in here? Is this where you want to go? Is this where you want to live? I'm so sorry. That was on me. Okay, brother, go on hither. No. Excuse me. Okay. Wow, a leather tunic. And then we'll just put his stuff inside of there. Okay. That's... Oh, he's gone. Okay. Let's pick back up Viserys, and we'll go grab some more. We also need to breed them by the end of today, hopefully. Hopefully that won't give us too much trouble. Life is painful, isn't it? Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, tell you what, though. Comic-Con, guys, I don't know if you have ever been. It is fun, not gonna lie. It is a good time seeing all these famous celebrities and actors, actresses who have been inside of all these kind of cool things called movies. I'm very hip. I don't know. It is cool, but it can be very overwhelming, you know? Just all of the people. And I tell you what, sardines have more room than us when you're at a Comic-Con. I can promise you that. Come here, darling. Thank you. So kind. Not that I'm complaining, but you guys know me, I like to complain, so I am kind of complaining, but they wouldn't even give me my own booth. Believe that. 400 subscribers, and they didn't know who I was. Nah, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. That would be fun, though. Going to a Comic-Con inside of a booth. I saw the voice actor for Eren Yeager, Bryce. He seems like a pretty funny guy. It's cool. It's always nice when you meet someone, I don't know, and when he was talking, it was just his normal voice, and I heard Eren. It was the craziest thing. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, that's crazy. You know? So much talent in his voice. So much talent. Okay. Hate to tell you all this, but you ain't gonna be librarians anymore. I hate to say it. There you go. Okay, come on. Holler to your mama. We're going. Getting kidnapped. Sorry. And we're gonna back you up through here. Backing up, backing up. My daddy taught me good. Yes. Come here. Yes, yes. We're all lining up so perfectly and in sync together. And we're off. In one piece. Don't get caught, don't get caught. Could you imagine? Look at all these sharp spikes I'm flying above with all these poor villagers. Oh. Imagine the rope just snapping. Bro got impaled. Like Saruman. He's so sick. We were watching The Lord of the Rings the other day. The regular edition, which is 3 hours long. Forgive me for not thinking that it was the extended cut. And I didn't get to watch Saruman's death. Spoiler alert. Not gonna lie, I was a little peeved at that. I was like, oh. How could... Christopher Lee wasn't in the second or in the third film at all. How could they do that? Bro was, like, fuming with talent. One of the most incredible actors of our age. May God rest his soul. Okay, you want to go in here. I'm not going to fight you. Go on, darling. But you're staying. Don't you get your lines crossed. You are staying in here for the rest of your life. Okay. Farmers are almost all filled up. We just have... No one wants to be a fisherman just yet. That's all right. Assuming I have the right block. I think I do. Where'd he go? There he is. He's coming. Come on down. Another thing I think would be fun for us to do is set up the clock tower. Or not clock tower. Or, yeah, maybe the clock tower too. But at least set up the bells for the church so that they'll actually go off when it becomes night or morning. Either one. Maybe have them both chime. Because they are far away enough. I don't think you can hear them from each other. But I think... Well, then again, I don't know if you could hear the clock tower at all from the ground. I don't know. We just have to experiment with it. I think it would be really cool to have them actually be chiming and stuff. Not set up like a full musical loop. Maybe for the clock tower, have it go off 3 times or something. Kind of like the Westminster chime or something. But the clock tower will probably just go dong and have it be done. I don't know. I think that would be kind of a fun project. I've been getting a little bit more back into Redstone. I used to play around with Redstone all the time, but recently I've kind of been lacking a little bit in my abilities. We're going to place this one here and get both of you. Yes, excuse me. I'm just going to steal this bed so you'll be forced to sleep next to me. There we go. Cuddle buddies. It's kind of cold. There's a draft with that big old hole in the wall. Okay. Come on. Get in. Got places to be and people to see. I'm just gonna pick these up so they stop trying to get a job. Are you an actual... No. Come on. Places to be and people to see, like I said. Go on. Please. Yeah. Go on. Go. Go. Good, good. Okay, and he has broken his trade. He's quit. He's quit. Speaking of which, speaking of quitting... Oh, where am I? Here we go. Have you guys seen... Let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen Project Hail Mary. My sister brought me along to see it the other day, and not gonna lie, it was pretty good. Rocky is a fan favorite. Definitely. Seems like a very cash money character. Alright. I think 2 more trips after this one, and then we should be good. And then, that's all. We got a lot of villagers moved over here. We got people in the church, the Fletcher, the farmer's market, and now we need our people put in the blacksmith, and then that's pretty much every single job over here filled. We're going to put, I think, maybe a nitwit inside of the tavern, as well as... Oh, come on down there, boys. As well as maybe a couple people inside of City Hall to act as the workers. But we'll just see what we end up doing. Okay, go ahead and pick a place. I know the flowers are lovely. They're beautiful, aren't they? So charming. Crap. Absolutely kidnapped. Boop. Thank you. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Where's my boy? There he is. Okay. He's caught on something. Or he's just standing there looking at me. Like an actual nincompoop. Come here. Eh. Oh, he's reverted his trade. Brother. Okay. I tell you what we're going to do, actually, real quick. I think we're going to go ahead and end our recording soon. I'm going to go grab some emeralds so we can start locking in their trades, because I don't want them doing that, because that's how this will get messy. I didn't realize they would already start doing that. That's irritating. Oh, well. At least we caught it now. Grab some of my shmoney. We'll head out here and do that. We're just going to leave Viserys here to chill, because he's not going to listen to me anyway. Anyway. So let's go ahead and lock in a couple trades, so that way we don't get screwed. And yeah. Because then, like I said, once we start zombifying them, we'll do them all one at a time, always. And only... Oh my gosh, I left that open. And only for the people who actually matter, you know? Like the farmers and stuff like that. People who we make money off of. As well as spending some money. Because I do want things to be dirt cheap. Here, okay. Let's see what we can fix over here. Hello, sailors. You need to become a job. Oh, you already have one. You too? What, was I out of render distance? Oh, this is a problem. Honey, get over here. I hate you. Gives me the... Welcome to the trade, brother. Okay, that's not great. Okay, we got at least one farmer here. Okay, we might have to move their stuff forward just a little bit, because they are being kind of dumb. Lo and behold, I was wrong about their intelligence level. That is unfortunate. What? Stay in there. Anywho, I think I'm going to finish moving them all in off camera, because it's just going to be the same old repetitive stuff. I'm going to grab some stuff for all their trades as well. But, anywho, I hope that you guys enjoy this episode of Minecraft. If you did, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you really did enjoy the episode, feel free to share it with your friends, because it really does help out the channel. Keep in mind about EHI, our Empire Housing Initiative. If you have anything you want to say in the comments, say it. And yeah, way to get in. Like, comment, subscribe. Anywho, I will see you guys inside in the next one. See ya.